All right, here we go. Players are ready. Here's a countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with the finals for our Blaze.gg tournament. Oh, almost a mid-air rocket there by Vedmedik. Sorry, I lost my concentration there with that shot. But yeah, the Blaze.gg sponsoring this, as well as Juke.gg with the prize money. We are here in the grand final, Senw versus Vedmedik, and Senw jumping out on top after that nearly amazing frag video shot by Vedmedik with that rocket instead. Senw up top 2-0, but down to 6 HP. You gotta expect a follow-up from Vedmedik, trying to take him down. There's the rail shot. Ooh, back and forth, and now both players have to be wary. Senw trying to finish things off with the rail. Surprised he hasn't been pulling out that shotgun from that mid-range. He's had Vedmedik so weak. There's the slow bubble, and there's that shaft. Going in mid-air is so dangerous against that shaft. Vedmedik knows it. That predictable trajectory, just, you're such a sitting duck up there. Oh, Vedmedik though getting pinged from across the map. Senw just reminding him that he's there. And they're both diving in for that mega health. Vedmedik though gets a little bit of a freebie there. Senw decided to be hyper aggressive despite a massive health disadvantage. And Vedmedik evens it right back up on the backs of that fight. And a big rocket, 2 in a row, has him in midair. Oh, the melee though knocks him into the lava. Vedmedik comes out on top, but Senw down to 34 HP. Or excuse me, but Senw takes him down to 34 HP with the melee into the lava. But Vedmedik now, I wish we could see a stat for number of direct hit rockets, because Vedmedik has had some big shots already this match with that rocket launcher. Ooh, rockets right into Vedmedik's face, but he already soaked up that red. Toe-to-toe with the shot. Both players weak. Vedmedik goes down. Senw winning that fight, but now trapped in that mega clip corner. He's going to dive away. He's going to go all in to get the kill. Blaster versus shaft going to be a tough one to win. Vedmedik trying to stay aggressive in this one, but perhaps picking his spots. Really both players with some mistimed aggression. But credit the both players for also hitting their shots when they get those opportunities. See that shot? Smart move there by Senw, peeking and running away, but Vedmedik chases him down. That shaft makes him pay, and we're tied right back up. So that's a big mega health pickup by Vedmedik, chasing him down. Is he going to chase him through the teleporter? Oh, he does, but I think Senw went low outside that teleporter to break line of sight. That's a smart move. Oh, and the smoke bomb breaks line of sight again to block the rails. Senw on full defensive mode now and earns him a yellow armor and a shot on Vedmedik. Ved now on the run, only 120 HP. Needs to get an armor under his belt. There's that red, but not before Senw pulls basically dead even with their armor stacks. We're gonna see a standoff here, looking for that mega shaft to shaft. Vedmedik though with that early rail really open things up. Now he's gonna have an opportunity to push Senw around. Senw down to 22 HP. We can see from his perspective. Vedmedik chasing him down with that shaft. Nice job tracking him up top through that teleporter. You see him with that fadeaway shot, pushing him into the wall with that shaft. It's so hard to get away with it with the knockback now. Vedmedik now just on the hunt, wants to start a fight. He knows he has double the health and armor, so he eats quite a bit of damage from that fight, but still looking mighty healthy. Oh, and the instinctive shot through the Virtual Boy screen does 0 damage because that is an impenetrable barrier. So Vedmedik now fought his way back into this one with the lead, running around, just trying to stack up points. Another one on the board, and it's a nice job by Vedmedik of knowing when to pick his spots. So Senw right now, though, rail after rail, breaking him down. Still 120 armor for Vedmedik, and unfortunately for Senw, he hasn't been able to knock Vedmedik off of any of these pickups, and that's his problem. He's been doing plenty of damage, but unable to deny Vedmedik the ability to stack right back up after these fights. You see him diving in there with the shaft, putting a lot of pressure on Vedmedik, down to 60 HP, but he gets away with the kill and the red armor, and he's right back up to 75 over 100, and perfectly happy to dive right in and force another fight. Oh, he goes down that time. A huge rocket by Senw. That 50 HP is going to keep him alive. Let's see if he can get over. Try to get a spawn kill of his own. There it is, converting that kill, but now he's got to be careful about some retaliation. Interesting move, stopping to pick up the ammo there, but he circles back around. That mega is going to be huge for him. Now he can challenge that next red armor spawn, and that's what he's going to need to really turn this one around. Of course, a kill in the hand right there certainly doesn't help, or doesn't hurt. Rocket off the spawn, but eats Shoddy, and Vedmedik heads up play there, knowing how much health his opponent had. There's the escape, but eats a rail. You saw Vedmedik with that shot. Oh, he gets snuck upon. Senw being sneaky, but Vedmedik again with the rockets. So Vedmedik's been really favoring this rail with a lot of his prediction shots around this map, but whenever he's been placing rockets, he's been doing some serious damage from a distance. Just timing them perfectly so far, and that's been a huge source of his damage, keeping Senw on the run, even when Vedmedik isn't in full control of the map, which he is getting ready to lock down again. But Senw, the last couple minutes, has been on fire with this rail. Unfortunately, again for Senw, Vedmedik with plenty of armor to stack back up on and not really needing to run away yet. You see the timed rocket jump has perfect timing of that mega health. Not even a challenge from Senw, circling back around to get armor, but what's gonna happen? Oh, a nice backup, the double rail. Only hit him once, but pretty much safe damage at that point for Vedmedik. I like to see players scooping up those armor shards, constantly building your stack. Always trying to build an advantage. And right now, Senw's running into trouble where he really can't get in position ahead of time to these power-ups. Vedmedik is just running them. And I feel like we've seen that fight right there. Vedmedik coming around that right side of the yellow armor room, just diving at him with the yellow, or excuse me, with the shaft out near that yellow. 3 or 4 times I feel like he's gotten a kill in that exact situation. And again, perfect timing of the mega. He's gonna have timing of that red armor as well. Right now, Senw is able to scoop up the yellow armor, but really not a lot of room to work with at this point. His time is running out for him. Nice idea with that slow bubble to try to escape, but Vedmedik was ready for it. And when he got double the health and armor, Vedmedik here just able to stay aggressive. Senw trying to break him down with that shaft, and he kind of does, but once again, Vedmedik scooping up that red right after that fight and staying strong. Oh, rocket to the face, Senw. Standing in there and fighting back, but unfortunately, even knocking him into the lava, not enough. Still over 100 HP. Vedmedik has just been so stacked in the second half of this game. He's just been completely in control of this map, super stingy with the pickups, and that's meant that even when Senw did more damage in a fight, Vedmedik's been coming away with the victories there. Here, Vedmedik waiting to listen for that rocket jump. It's great use to audio. Oh, he gets knocked down to 5 HP, and if Senw wants an opportunity to come back, this is where it starts. He needs to hit one more shot, down to 58 HP himself, and there it is. The sideways fadeaway on Vedmedik, and we'll see what Senw can get going now. It's going to be on Senw. He's going to need to get 8 frags in a row to force a sudden death. Eats a couple rockets, puts one right down in Vedmedik's face. If he can cut him off here, he can eat into this lead one more time. Oh, but he gives up that armor, and that armor could be huge. That's going to allow Vedmedik to be hyper aggressive here. He has so many extra kills to work with. So it takes him down to 54 HP, and if you're Vedmedik, you can actually whittle him down life by life. Sen's got to be careful of that. On the run, we'll see if Vedmedik can track him down with that rail, excuse me, with that shaft. Around that corner, has him locked on, and again, right in front of the yellow armor, that shaft melts down Sen into a pile of goo, and Vedmedik taking map one map away from that grand prize and the grand finals victory.
Frontier.
All right, Frontier gonna be map 2. We just saw Vedmedik just running things on map 1. Here's your countdown for map 2, 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5. We are here. Grand finals map 2. Vedmedik 1 map away from taking the whole thing. Sen trying to get on top of him early. We saw him desperately trying to fight his way back in on map 1. Just had trouble keeping him off the power-ups. Sen actually did pretty solid damage throughout that match, but you can see here, Vedmedik turning him away. Now Sen, he is on a map now where we can put a little bit more space between him and Vedmedik. We'll see if the difference in playstyle there on this map makes a difference. Air controls back around, lands on that Mega, and that could be the first kill of the game. Goes down to 15 HP though, so he's got to be wary of retaliation kill here. Doesn't want to trade. Smart move going for that 50. But Sen coming out on top. This is what he needs to do. We saw how thoroughly Vedmedik is capable of running a map in map 1. Just starving Sen out, being super stingy with the pickups. Sen is in good position here, up early. Shaft in the bubble, trying to get the kill, misses it. One last shot would have done it with that rocket launcher, but instead, Vedmedik hits it, earns him a kill to tie it up, and that mega health. Red does go to Sen, so he can fight back with that. Vedmedik, right where he wants him, hits that rail. And right now, Sen's situation is he doesn't have the weapons to really fight him from a distance. So Vedmedik just whittled him down with that shaft, tried to hit him with the rail, and as soon as he finally left that area, knew he had the advantage, and exploded his face with extreme prejudice, and takes the lead. And that's a smart move by Vedmedik, backing up mid-fight to grab that pickup. Oh, and then the kill right around the corner. Vedmedik right now is just flying around the map, and every pickup in his hands right now. And there you go, Vedmedik still running. He does take a little bit of damage that time, so Sen trying to whittle him down. And unfortunately for Sen, this is looking like a carbon copy of the second half of last map, where Vedmedik wins an engagement, takes heavy damage, but then gets away with enough room to scoop up the power-ups, and he's right back up to 199 over basically 150 at the time. That's just going to make it so difficult for Sen rather. Even if he trades damage, he's still going to come out the loser in these fights. And it's so difficult when someone like Vedmedik is just running the map and absolutely starving you out. That's a tricky situation to come back from, and just look at how stacked he is right now. What you might look for Sen to do is maybe try to use some of this aggression against Vedmedik. Maybe bait him out, catch him with a couple rockets. 100 damage rockets can do so much good fighting your way back into a game. If you can make your opponent eat a couple, all of a sudden their armor goes away, and you can stand toe-to-toe with them. But right now, Vedmedik just rolling through this map in the first half. Oh, two great peak shots right there by Vedmedik with that pincer rifle. And a jump up top to cut him off. A brutal kill right there by Vedmedik. Right now, Vedmedik in full control of this map. We'll see what Sen can try to do to fight his way back into it, but see that 7-1 lead, and Vedmedik just not missing anything at this point. Oh, he missed that mega. You know what? He probably did that on purpose, and that was a smart move. I think he passed up that mega knowing he could back up, and there you go. Just tops his health right back off after taking some damage. So difficult when you basically have to kill someone 3 times in order to win a fight. But credit Vedmedik. Perfect timing on everything. Has a great route running the map. Knows exactly how to position himself for these power-ups and knows that he has double to triple the damage absorption of his opponent, and just relentless with the chase down. Up to 11-1 already, just at the 5-minute mark. Oh, and another follow-up kill there. Vedmedik looking flawless so far in this map. Oof. And that is that's a morale killer right there. Even being down 13-1, it's really the fact that you're taking that damage and not even getting any shots off on your opponent. Vedmedik right now is just holding Senw's head under the water and running away with this one. But again, with Golden Frag in play, anything can happen. There you go, maxed out on his health again. Vedmedik chasing him down from behind. Oh, he runs out of ammo, but luckily for him, switches to the rocket launcher. I'm not sure if that was a manual switch or automatic. Looks for the mid-air rocket. Oh, a nice move there. So you saw with that, he actually didn't look for the mid-air rocket. He knocked him around, waited till he landed, got the consistent 80 damage, or got the consistent rocket juggle into the 80 damage from the rail. That's great patience there with his aim and maintaining that 80 damage streak with the rail. Misses finally, but only needs 8 more damage, and that's a pretty big lead. Now, I think this is the biggest lead we've seen between these two in this final, so dominant performance here by Vedmedik on map 2. Still needs to get one more kill to finish this one off, but is in great position to take this tournament. Oh, big rocket. This could be it right here. Vedmedik looking to finish it off. A couple more seconds. He waits for the timer to tick down, gets one more shot, and there it is. Vedmedik finishing it off strong, taking first place in this cup with a dominant performance there over Senw. Senw looked really good at points in this tournament. Man, Vedmedik was just absolutely dominant. From the opening moments of the first map, Senw looked like he had a chance to, you know, put on a show for us, try to fight Vedmedik off. They were back and forth for a couple of minutes, and then Vedmedik just ran away with map 1. And we saw what happened in map 2 there. Just almost a flawless performance there by Vedmedik. And there you go. I'm going to give you another quick look at the brackets before we head out of this one, but Vedmedik taking it, looking extremely sharp. And we'll give you a full look at the brackets while we're here. Why not, right? Or I'll zoom them out into oblivion. We're at the singularity point. All matter is irrelevant. Okay, there we go. And we're back. So we'll give you another quick browse through the brackets. I know people are going to be wondering what matches happened earlier. This is how we got there. Top half of the brackets here. See Vedmedik taken out. Everyone was the #1 seed and turned out to be pretty accurate. In fact, nobody taking a map off Vedmedik, so a dominant performance through this tournament. We'll slide down there to see the middle of the bracket. We'll see how Senw got here. We saw him with that 2-1 win over Davis. So close. And a 2-1 win over Plague. So Senw, with some really close matches today. We saw Arabux over here, who actually done really well this week. So some really good and close matches between all of these players. But in the end, Vedmedik looking really, really sharp. Coming out with the victory. And a little bit of prize money there, $100. Sponsored by Juke.gg. And of course, this tournament put on by theplays.gg. So be sure to check out both of those folks. I want to show my appreciation for those folks for putting this together. Of course, the sponsors. Obviously, thanks to the players. I mean, look, we had 32 slots here. We got this tournament done. Sun just barely went down here. So I want to give a shout out to the players for getting this rolling. Shout out to everybody here for hanging out and watching. And yeah, again, check out those websites, Juke.gg and theplays.gg. Thanks for all the admins for running it, letting me know. Keep an eye out for things going on this weekend in the Diabotical world. And of course, in my case, I'll be casting for sure on Sunday, the last week of UT Pro League Season 2. Epic Division, of course. We will see that Sunday morning, bright and early. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab me some dinner and go for a little quarantine breaking walk. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll see you next time.